when you talk about some specific comments by a certain somebody when it comes to eggs and stuff with Banjo, you know that he's going to zone a lot. He's going to be playing back. He wants to make sure that you don't get to come in on him, and then once he finally gets you those high percents and you overcommit, hits you with the Wonder Wing and closes it out. Mega Man has the ability to bait those. He's going to try and get you into zoning, make it look like he's going to go for something that's unsafe, and then once you commit to that Wonder Wing, close it out.
So I mean, we'll see how it goes. Utopian Ray's actually going to be leading with that unexpected Game & Watch, maybe seeing if he can take advantage of that unexpectedness here up against Shamu, who is going off with the Pokemon Trainer to lead, which we've seen this before. Game & Watch can kind of run this matchup.
So, Ray.
Ooh, Ray, what are you doing, man?
Ray.
What are you doing, boy?
Ray. Ray.
Now everybody's got to wait. Look at how long it's taken him to load the Mega. That was like a...
Right, he was 0 to nothing him, and he was like, all right, I dealt with what I wanted to deal with, so I'm just going to get rid of it. He was too committed to the bit. He wanted that toasty clip really bad.
He goes, oh, squad strike. So every one of my characters gets to, like, it's 1v1, right? It's 1v1 and then 1v1 and then 1v1. Oh, wait, no, that's not how it works? Oh, okay.
Well, at least for him, he does have the ability to play this matchup at least decently well. He's going to do that zoning like we said before. You see Shamu trying to put the pellets out and play around it, or you get the free damage when they happen to forget about that grenade a little bit too long.
I mean, that's going to be one of the hardest things to take advantage of in this matchup is that grenade because those pellets can take care of it. Already the Leaf Shield putting in a little bit of work, too.
Good trap right there. As soon as he realized he was committed to going low, I'm a big fan of like when characters have disrespectful like walks or struts. By the way, just walking like
Utopian Ray taking a jaunty stroll through the neighborhood. He's like, I'll take a stock any day.
Hey, boo boo. All right. Now here's the thing. This is definitely what he needs to close this out. He's got the Lucina. He's got the ability to play against the Brawl archetype. But the grenades and these eggs are really what's going to just kind of annoy the hell out of Shamu to try and get him so he can approach.
And that's the thing is Lucina, you definitely don't usually want to approach. You know, you want to kind of bring your threat zone closer, but you don't necessarily want to be the one pulling the trigger. It's once you're off stage that you get to take advantage a lot.
And that's where you need to make your business right there. As soon as you see that they're off stage recovering, Banjo may have many different routes, but once you get a hold of that route, that back air, that fair is probably going to take it.
And now it's going to be Palu versus Lucina, a matchup that, you know, like 4 or 5 months ago, everybody's like, yeah, we're going to be seeing this constantly. And you know what? Maybe not as much, but you know, outside of Tri-State, you're still seeing this matchup.
I mean, honestly, that's just a praise to the balance of the game. Like, these two are still very good characters, and you don't even see it nearly as much as we thought. Like you said before, the House of Palu definitely reigns supreme when it comes to as many Valentinas that they have there.
Dude, that house makes Fire Emblem 3 houses way too easy. I just want to put that out there. House of Palu, that's cheat codes.
Yeah, thankfully they have they have the Savior in Benya to kind of make sure that things don't happen every time in that favor.
Utopian Ray's the one that's making the action happen right now, though. It has been so hard for this is actually MPG to get back onto the stage, and MPG is going to go down to the Palo.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that you have to deal with there. Also, yeah, it's not Shamu, it is MPG. We were just playing, we just wanted to look at a supportive family. I said this earlier. I am so happy, like just ecstatic with the amount of supportive parents and family that I've seen at this event. Like, I know that, again, it's a little bit of a cheese moment here, but just how we've transitioned as a new generation to the point where parents are starting to see this, because all I did was get yelled at. And now, I'm traveling for video games. But now you see parents who are just excited about that idea, especially after seeing that there was a 12-year-old kid who won, you know, $2 million. That might be some support.
And they're like, oh, hey, there's money in this. Yeah, like, hey, I want you to get good. But, you know, like, my parents are fine with me doing all this nonsense, but they're not going to come to no tournaments. Like, you know, so it's great to see MPG's, you know, got that kind of backup there, and he's also going to be bringing out the Lucina in the lead this time, expecting perhaps to see the Game & Watch up front, and not a horrible matchup for the Lucina.
No, not at all, especially if you're going to be playing against the way that Utopian Ray just dealt with that stock the last time. I mean, he didn't even get to play the Squirtle at all. Utopian Ray gave him a stock instead.
Literally gave it up, and you know we most likely are not going to see that this time unless Utopian Ray is that disgusted with playing Game & Watch. So we'll see. Oh, he might be. He might actually be if he's going for down.
Yo, Utopian Ray's Game & Watch cooks, man. Like, this has been absolutely destructive gameplay on him over MPG.
Well, we'll see if he can get some more mileage out of the Game & Watch this time. You know, MPG might be the one who's coming up here with the Camry, but Utopian Ray, he might not have the miles per gallon, right? He might not be driving the Prius or anything, but he's looking like a Lambo.
Look, man, all I'm saying is, no, with the way he plays, he's definitely rolling around with the Cadillac.
Yeah.
Slow, because we know that gas mileage is definitely a little bit too expensive for his liking. But right now, up he out of shield, he's starting. It seems like MPG is starting to get a hold of how Utopian Ray has been baiting him on approach. And if he could just get the one straight hit, even though Ray has been handling the stock, he can close it out before him.
Yeah, MPG's doing a really good job of recognizing when the Game & Watch is overextended and then punishing him for that. That is a really particularly thing that, I mean, that's a thing that Lucina's built for.
Like,
okay.
You know what? As simple as that looked, the patience required there to not want to move. Utopian Ray based that out so well, but now he's in a spot trying to go for the counter on the early up B because he was thinking of something else. Trying to go for a tomahawk F tilt too. You got to respect that, but the down tilt is going to be what closes it.
I like that he did that jump out of shield too, like to get away from Utopian Ray, where he was like, he doesn't have anything to immediately hit me with. I don't know what's going on the stream too, but Rod's having a hard time, man. But we'll see if the Pokemon Trader has as hard of a time as Rod is having just existing right now and dealing with the Game & Watch. Just got to get that one solid hit, and Ivy's probably the right Pokemon to break.
You know full well he's looking for a 9 right now, right? Like, he is just waiting, so he's getting him to percent so he can go for down throw 9. Ray, okay, never mind. He's gotten to the point now where he's gotten him off stage. He might actually start committing to an approach now.
You know, I initially wouldn't have said, like, no, I think that Utopian Ray will just try to play this right. But then after seeing the way that last stock at it, dude, I heard that, I was about to freak.
I know my tri-state, man. He's looking for that disrespect. He wanted to get that so bad, but now that he's out of percent window for that consistent throw, just going to continue to go for the damage.
And that's going to be a dead Charizard. I thought it was also a dead Game & Watch for a second. He's taking a step, dude. He looks like he belongs on Broadway right now. He's just high kicking.
Hey, he's putting on a show for sure. He's just not. This has been all one-player game so far. We saw him give up the stock the last time, and MPG was able to keep it close. Good. I like how he faded in and out there to get him to act out of shield, so he finally got the back air.
It wasn't even the acting out of shield. I think that he was just holding it for so long that he may have very well gotten shield poked. Game & Watch doesn't quite have the shield problems that he used to in Melee, but he still does hold out the hands. I gotta hold up my hands. You know what? Utopian Ray got that one. I do not have any weapons on me, sir. Please do not harm me.